as you can tell from its basic shape and attributes, Rajang is a large monkey bull-like monster. It has the thunder element, and the ecology we see here is a result of it eating a Kirin horn. And this monster is incredibly aggressive. It is 100% in your face all the time. When it's not shooting you with big Kamehameha beams of lightning out of its mouth, Rajang can swing its fists around and cover the arena very quickly. This thing is insanely fast. Because it attacks so quickly, it's difficult to get openings when fighting it. This fight gave me a ton of trouble with the gun lance. Basically, the ability to turtle doesn't do you much good when it has multiple hitting attacks at once. But in this particular fight, Rajang is not in any sort of permanent rage mode. If we get an opening, we can send it in the wall for some free hits. After you tick it off enough, it'll charge up and turn gold, Super Saiyan style, and its attack power and speed will go up, and it gains some new attacks. Kind of long-range lightning bursts, pretty dangerous every time it jumps up in the air. And of course there's that. And that sort of pouncing move does tremor status. Oh, and realize I'm taking constant damage from the heat too, I think. Yeah, I need to drink a cold drink. Alright, that sort of power-up move you saw it do when it stands up turns its fist red and makes it even more dangerous. It's sort of like a super rage mode. And okay, aim for the tail. Handler said hitting it in the tail could potentially knock it out of rampage mode. Oh, that's right. It could sort of come up and come down directly on you for sort of like a ground pound type move.
Hey, partner.
Okay, so aim for its tail. Easier said than done, though, because Rajang doesn't really stand still. But what we can also do is throw on our Thunderproof Mantle. Interestingly enough, in the previous games, Rajang's attack pattern was pretty similar to this. They retooled it a bit for Iceborne, but overall, its basic concept for fights is pretty much the same. In the other games that I played, my preferred weapon to take on this particular monster was Greatsword. Learning from my hunting friend Frost, who's a Greatsword main, I found that the ability to kind of maneuver around and then getting close to bringing charges on Rajang was the easiest way to deal with it. Still wasn't easy, but over time I kind of preferred to fight it with the Greatsword. So now that we're in Iceborne, the trick will be figuring out how to sort of adapt that for this version here. And fortunately it is out of both Rage and Rampage mode. We're not near any walls, so it's no real optimal spot for us to get a wall smack. For damage, you can break both of Rajang's horns and sever its tail, I believe. Severing its, or breaking its horns requires quite a bit of damage directly to its head, which won't be easy. I hit its shoulder. Ow. Basic challenge of fighting this particular monster is that it moves around a lot. As a result, you kind of have to wait for it to finish attacking and then attack once you have an opening. That 360 uppercut's pretty dangerous too. Oh, that's right. It's got kind of a bull charge it can do. Almost like a shoulder tackle. Getting dizzy is not good. And now it's in rampage mode. Just in time for my mantle to run down. We'll aim for its tail when we can. Fun fact, as of the time of recording this, the recent update that just came out on PC added a variant of Rajang here, the Furious Rajang, which is even worse. Basically, it starts in rage mode and just gets madder. Ow. I will be tackling that once I get a chance to get some better post-game gear. It's not something I want to tangle with at the moment. Okay, yeah, Supermaning away from that seems like the best route. Alright. I think in terms of overall fights, comparing this with the Kirin fight we spent a bit of time on, I think Rajang is more dangerous, but I don't think it's as annoying. A lot of its attacks you can sort of see coming and kind of adapt to. It doesn't fill the entire room with bolts of lightning like the Kirin does. But the margin of error is much lower with this particular monster. You make a big mistake and it's going to make you pay for it. Yeah, turf war? There we go. Let's see what this looks like. Against Azarathalos, Rajang pretty much yanks it out of the air by the tail, and then pile drives it into the ground twice. It's pretty awesome animation, and it utterly works over Azarath there. Make sure it leaves. Rajang is out of rage mode, so if you get a chance, try and get a wall shot. Maybe the beam. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think we have enough time to go for true charge, but we might be able to get a level 3 off successfully when it does the beam. Poison? Alright, poison would be helpful. Oh, it's a bad time to be dizzy. That kind of jumping somersault attack is kind of a spinning Blanca ball. And usually if you dodge to the side, you can avoid it. You don't want to dodge forward or backwards, otherwise you get nailed. I'm out of max potions. Paratoad? Oh, it's not enough to paralyze it. That would have been nice. We got no. We stab it in the rear end. Oh boy. Almost didn't make it. Ooh, got a horn. Rage mode. Okay, I think we're gonna need to port back to camp and restock. Overall, I think we're doing okay. Just need to be careful. I think defense up might actually serve us better than the lightning resistance. We can use the mantle for lightning resistance, and then the defense up should mitigate some of the damage, but not a lot. It won't save us from the big hits, but it might shave some damage off the small ones. Looks like it's almost directly below us. Oh, and it's in rage mode. It's out of rage mode. Bust off one of the horns. Yeah, it looks like the left horn's broken. Get some good head hits. We can break the right one too. Rajang horns are useful in a lot of gear. Ah. Oof. That would have been bad. Broke something else. Oh, it might have broke its hands. Oh, I didn't know you could wound its arms. That's good. That might be new for Iceborne. I'll take what we can get. Rampage mode. It's the Aptonoth nearby and just get pummeled. Mantle's out. Yeah. Bounce off the arms when it's in rampage mode. Do sort of a ground shockwave too. I don't think we've seen that yet. Ooh. Alright. Looks like that's got a kind of a burst, but not a super huge range. Still think I'm going to try and dive it if I get a chance.